Welcome back to Talanta MKU. I go by the name Abigail Ndegwa, and today we have an amazing session for you guys. It's not just about the butterflies, the romance that come with love, but the heartaches, the pain, the torture, and the emotional torture. So if you have any comments, any questions, remember to interact with us at Talanta MKU on YouTube, Rising Tide Media Crew on TikTok, and on Instagram. Welcome. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Do you mind telling us who you are, what you do? Because I know our audience is willing to. Who is this? Who is
this
Mel?
girl? Okay. Yeah. I am Melvina Wambui. I'm counseling psychology students currently third year. Mm-hmm. I'm a multi-dimensional woman. I can't say I'm one thing, but many. Currently outgoing chairperson of Counselling Psychology Student Association.
Oh, that's nice. Go, girl.
Yeah, so just got that the leadership aspect of it, and then came into the FASAB project as a lead coordinator. It's something that's now, I think, 4 months now. We're the second cohort now.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is interesting.
Yeah. So after that, I also design worksheets on mental health. This is something I sat down and I was like, I feel like this course needs practicality. You can't just read notes and, go to AI and you're done, you get your grade, yeah. So every time I sit down, I'm like, how do you do it? You can do it on paper and you get your grades, but how are you doing it in the workplace? So every holiday or every weekend, I sit down and try making a project. So I tried making a presentation on love. That was the first
love.
Try. Yeah.
Is love really a beautiful thing, as we say?
It's very beautiful, but I feel like everyone has their own perception on things. So it's never like, love is good, love is bad, it's for them, not for me. Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been, is it something that came to you by night, like you want to be a founder of something dealing with, psychology, mental health and all that, love issues and relationships? Is it something that you've grown with for some time, or is it something that just came out of nowhere?
I guess I'm discovering. In the mix of discovering, let's say after high school, I was like, what am I doing with life? I want to be a doctor, period. Anything like a doctor.
What happened?
I think I am still, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my grades wouldn't go. So I was like, trying fitting here, fit there. No, cut. So I was like, what else? Then I saw psychology and I was like, is psychology a whole course? I thought it was like a topic or a niche. I was like, I'd love to dive, because I found myself watching psychological videos after high school. I was like, if this is a whole course, why not,
So it's more of passion.
I guess, yeah. It just came naturally later on, because even in my first semester, I was like, Mel, are you okay with this course?
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Yeah, I was like, this is the only course I can fit in. If that's not it, I don't know what I'm going to do with life,
So like, is it something that you see yourself practicing 10, 20, 30 years later?
I feel like I'm practicing it already.
Even in future, is it something you still want to pursue?
I would love to. Because I feel like I'm already one, because I'll tell my therapist, I think I'm becoming a therapist. She's like, no, you are a therapist. In the making, yes. So get that title now. So I was like, you know what? We are doing it, and
nice.
I fell in love with it.
So we should start booking our therapy sessions. How much do you charge?
Let me get a license.
Couple therapy, we should come see you.
Yes, I'd love to give you this bougie setting for you guys. Let me get licensed, guys. It's ethics. Ethics.
And on to today's topic, from a psychology point of view, what is love?
Love is a lot. Love. For me, in a psychological view, everyone is in a biblical view, flat, past experience. But in psychology, say love, have those three pillars: intimacy, passion, and commitment.
Intimacy, passion, and commitment. I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope you are.
Go up for
Please take notes. Please take notes.
Yeah, so I feel like those three pillars
make
love. because love is getting complex every single day. But I feel like those 3 pillars, it's like a triangle.
Yeah.
Like intimacy, passion, commitment.
Intimacy, passion, and
It's
commitment.
like a love triangle, you
Yeah.
know. Most love triangles like, no, you're a side chick, you unavunja ndoa or something.
Because we've been in the month of love and we have seen a lot of drama.
Vituko.
From county number 1 to county number 47, we have seen a lot.
Crazy. So yeah, I feel like that's something you need to like digest. Those are the 3 pillars. And those 3 pillars, and you get now to know which love are you loving. Let me say, which love are you loving here?
Okay.
'Cause
So, does that mean that we have different types of love, or is love just love in general?
it's very different. Or not say different, but they're different types. They're like up to 7. Yeah. So I don't know if you can dive in there, but that is love, like in a nutshell.
Yeah, we should. As we wind up the month of love, I think it's best to understand what are the types of love that we have.
Yeah, and then once ingie match vizuri sasa.
Sasa ukae ukijua, by the way, if I'm supposed to love someone, this is how I'm supposed to, like, you know, there's intimacy, there's all that. So what are the types of love that we have?
You can go with the triangle, it will guide us. There is the liking.
Okay.
Liking is intimacy, not like the sexual intimacy, and the intimacy in form of like bonding, like the way me and you right now.
Yeah.
A friendship. That's its own love. That's called friendship. Friendship with your friends, your neighbor, your classmate, your parents. That's a love on its own. Like, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my friends. Now that's the love you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. And then slowly, if you want to add in passion. Now there, it's not really liking, you know, it's like fatuous, you know, that, you know, love at first sight.
Yeah. Is there really something like love at first sight? Do you think it's love or just infatuation or lust or a combination of both?
Now that infatuation is the type of love. It has no commitment.
So infatuation is still love?
Yeah, it's the love, but no commitment.
Okay.
All the types of love is guided on those 3 pillars. Yeah. And for you to have that ideal love, I won't say it's the perfect love, because not everyone is perfect, you know. So trying to balance the 3, you'll get the sweet spot. This is my favorite, yeah. The sweet spot is like the center of the triangle. If you're able to balance both 3, you have reached the ideal love. And that's has to be everyone's goal. So if you're like in a, you know, fatuous love, where love at first sight, try to add in the aspect of commitment. Like, now you love me, will you earn for me? Are you there with the responsibilities? And slowly come in, you can slowly balance.
Okay, and now because you've brought up the issue of commitment, do you feel like people stop loving each other with time? I mean, a couple has been married for over 30, 40 years, and then suddenly they're getting a divorce. Is it that they stop loving each other, or what really happens? Does love fade?
Love fade. I feel love is effort. Love is effort. You know, just sit there and wait for someone to just hug you, you know.
Yeah.
It's 2 people being vulnerable. You're literally opening who you are and giving your best. A friend of mine said, love flows. Will I still love my ex? Yes, because my love is still flowing. And like, you come, I give you a love, you go, it's still okay.
So you'd still love your ex?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Personalities.
You tupatane pale nyuma ya tent.
Oh dear, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So divorce, I won't say divorce like you divorce because you did this, because you did that.
Yeah.
Divorce is a lot of things can reach to that, and I can't say you did this, that one, your marriage is failing.
Yeah.
This, nah. In psychology, we, you know, very broad, and we don't pray for you to break up and everything. In therapy, you know, encourage. You look for the pinpoints. What's the issue here, and try solving it. I'm not like praying for you to break up. No.
So let's go back to the drawing point. How did all this chaos start? And let's fix it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I always like such are these therapies that focuses on couples. Then I showed you it's very rare. Like this lady sits down and listen to the client's issue, listening reflectively, actively, and getting to understand you are not the problem. She's not the problem. There's something that's happening. I'm not saying you like the problem, but I'm saying the situation. You are working with the situation, not working with you. I'm not changing you. Because we come as we are, and you are loving how we know what love is. Because you love how you've been loved. Yeah, it goes back to childhood, honey. Like, if your mom and dad showed you love like this, you love like that. That's your language. That's your way of communicating that's love. But if it depends. So someone is loving you maybe in form of attention and everything, because their parents were like supportive and good girl, good boy, Chukai present and all that stuff. So you love how you've been loved.
So does it mean that it's hard for example, a person has grown up in a very abusive, family, a broken family, maybe being brought up by a single mom or a single dad. Is it hard for them to actually want to find love in future?
It depends, because there's that big gap in between, and also it comes marrying together the attachment.
Oh, okay.
There are people who have an avoidant attachment, and loving will be difficult for them. I won't say it's permanently difficult, but like making vulnerability, it's gonna be difficult. Opening up will be difficult, because no one was to give them the support when they were kids. So they are their mom. I am my dad. And unaenda sugu hivyo. So when you have like another partner who is so affecting, you're like, no, I don't want that.
You're not used to it.
Yeah, that's not my type of love,
But I also feel like it also contributes to some type of dangerous love where, an example, let me say a girl grew up without a dad and she was raised by a single mom, and all her life she has been craving for that manly figure. She has been craving for that man to love her the right way. Yeah. When they end up getting someone to love them, maybe they're dating or even a friend, they become so attached to them to the point that it feels like they're obsessed with that person. Do you think that kind of love is dangerous to the point that you're willing to commit suicide because this person wants to dump you? You're crying over this person in as much as they're treating you like shit, and you're still there begging for them to take you back, to forgive you, give you a million chances. How would you define that kind of love?
I won't give it a name as it is. It goes to attachment, because love is not independent. Love is connecting with attachment. Love is with your childhood. Love is with personality. So love is not as it is. So that type of, oh my gosh, she broke up with me. No, it's a lie. And then you're texting, you still
love is calm.
Yeah. So I feel that's the anxious attachment.
The anxious attachment.
Yeah, the anxious type of attachment. Because I was in a webinar and you were talking about, I'm like, oh my gosh, same. That's so true. Because these are people that, the moment they love, they're scared of letting go. These are people who are like, oh my gray, I'm going to reply back. If you're like, who's that guy? I'm like, you're sorting your nanny and everything.
Who's stealing your attention?
Yeah, I'm here. Who's that? So... yeah, that it's dangerous, not dangerous, everything is 50-50.
50-50.
So if you are aware of that and you communicate, really, not like 10 people.
Yeah.
So I realized, I'm like this, self-awareness first. And you realize, hey, why am I so attached to him? You sit down and reflect, like journaling. I do journal at the end of the day, and I'm like, hey,
it has been a lot.
Yeah, so after reflecting and identifying, hey, Mel nakwanga hivi. So I bring it to like, hey, babe, have you seen me? Like, nakwanga hivi. Like, nimejiona lately. Yeah, so anxious, all attachments are good, are bad, but how do you handle it, Because if you end up realizing, I am this type of person, you communicate and you look for a drawing line, like a common ground. And I feel like that'll be good.
Okay, and what would you say to, do you think men and women love the same, or do men love differently from women?
If you start saying a man loves differently, a girl loves, an adult, a kid loves differently, an animal loves differently. See the lions, the way
in the concept of, relationship-wise. Adult relationships, let me phrase it like that. Adult relationships. And especially because in a society where people are like, you know what, as a woman, you need to love your man, you need to be submissive, and for the man, he needs to respect you. Or the other way around, as a woman, you need to respect your man, and for the man, love your wife. So do you feel like we all have different roles, or is love the same? Are we supposed to love the same, or is love different when it comes to the genders?
Gender. That one I'm not sure, but I feel like love is independently. You can't generalize. Oh, men are like this. Wanakwanga nonchalant. Men are, maybe a guy is very open to love. Yeah. This one is very, again, draws back to attachments. Your childhood. Everyone loves differently. Very independent. Your way of loving and my way of loving is
totally different.
totally different. But you're both female. So it goes to your childhood, it goes to your attachment style, it goes to who you are as an individual. So I doubt if you can like generalize, oh, men are like this. Because if that was the case, everyone would be loving like a robot. Oh, ladies want men that are all masculine. So everyone is now, boom.
The tall, dark and handsome.
Yeah. Everyone is now dark now. And you see, so if that was the mindset, then everyone would be dark and handsome. If you're brown, you're single, But what I see and I love you, it's very different than another lady. They are different. So I feel like love is independent as an individual. Yeah.
And okay, what are some of the things you feel make people misunderstand love?
Misunderstand, I won't say, but it depends on the upbringing. If you've seen mom and dad in a traditional setting where dad aingi jikoni, mom ndo anampikia, that's love. Yeah, in a way that a man helps, a woman, cooking and everything, that's your love. So I guess misunderstanding, I won't say, but love is in different views. Culturally, they see love like this. Religiously, you can't love a fellow woman.
Yeah, true.
Like that. In a different culture, love is like this. So I won't say misunderstanding, but that's their way of love.
So it all goes back to how you brought up, the kind of society you've been in, your school, your church, or your religion, different kind of things all contribute to how people understand and actually practice love.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And do you think someone can love deeply and at the same time be emotionally unhealthy?
What? You have to choose one. Emotionally
unhealthy.
Unhealthy and you're still loving deeply.
Yes, like you love this person deeply, but okay, let me just give an example. You're dating someone, like person A is dating person B. But person B, according to the friends and family, is not really the right match for person A. Simply because maybe he's abusive, maybe he calls you names, maybe because he doesn't treat you as you're supposed to be treated, but you're still there. And honestly, you feel this relationship is draining you mentally, physically, spiritually. Every part of you is being drained, but you're still there in the name of, man, I love this guy. I love this lady, So how would you... Okay, what would you say about that? Do you think it's possible for someone to still love deeply and still be emotionally unhealthy? Like, is that really love, or why are you really with that person? Because you feel at the end of the day, this person is hurting you, and you're actually losing yourself in the name of loving him. Like, you're after pleasing him or her, but at the same time, you're losing yourself. You're losing who you are.
Back to the triangle. Is there commitment? Is there passion? Is there intimacy? Me, I'm seeing abusive, I'm seeing abandonment, and I don't think that will be love. I think that's just hurting yourself, and that goes back to the example you were talking about, the lady, and seeing it as anxious attachment.
I think a few was it a few weeks ago or a few months ago, we had the scenario of this lady who was like people were on her case on social media, and she was trending for some time, because apparently she has an abusive boyfriend who beats her up and all that. But after he beats her up, he apologizes. I mean, he got her an iPhone 17. So, and she's like, why would I leave him? I mean, he gives me the kind of lifestyle that I actually yearn for, like, and I feel I am safe when I'm with him, but in real sense, you're not really safe, because you don't know if you will even sleep and wake up the next morning. So do you feel it's desperation? Does desperation actually, do people mistake desperation for love?
I guess so. That one, true. Because a colleague of mine would say, Mel, learn to love yourself. Learn to be alone, not in a depressing way, but learn your company, love your company. So in such a scenario, I won't say like she's this, she's that, but I would say anxious attachment. Again, I'm clearly seeing the anxious attachment in the lady. And the guy, I feel like the guy is really controlling here. I feel like the guy wants something and trying to, by the hook with some money, some materialism. So it's like a perfect match, but not a healthy one. So I feel like the lady, anxious attachment. The guy is controlling, and a perfect match, which is not so good. So I feel such situations, one has to, again, self-awareness here. If one of them, akirada, what's going on? You all part ways. It's either the lady sits down realizing, what am I contributing in this love? Because again, love, sit down. You invest, So again, is there intimacy in that relationship?
Yeah.
Maybe for control there. Commitment, is there passion? Like, are the triangles there? If you're not there, then slowly get out. And you don't just love because you're idle. What are you loving for? People love for money, people love for popularity, people love for something to grow. So again, I don't know what the lady was thinking when she was dating, not in a defensive way, but what is in your mind when you want to love someone? Yeah, because you're contributing commitment, passion, and intimacy. You're giving your body, you're giving your mind, your whole childhood into this person, your whole schedules, so it's like you're working together. So I don't know if they're working together as we are seeing here. So I feel like one needs to sit down and understand themselves. Let's say I'm imagining I'm the lady. I'm like, does he really love me? Because you don't hurt someone you love.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that love? Is he showing me any commitments in any way? Does hurting mean commitment? No, clearly.
It doesn't.
And if
what do you think makes people stay in unhealthy relationships? Like clearly you can see this is not working for you, but you're still forcing, you're still like, let me give it a second chance, time and again, and you're still there hurting, but you still go back to this person who keeps on hurting you. What do you think contributes greatly to people going back to unhealthy relationships and actually being in them, in as much as everyone else around them thinks it's wrong for them, it's draining them?
I feel like you love how you're loved. I feel like it all revolves there. You love how you're loved.
Okay.
If that was what you see every day, you'll communicate like that. If it was very aggressive, people were aggressive around you, or parents were aggressive, that's how you know love. So if I'm imagining that lady, or I'm the one in such an abusive family, and I meet a guy who is very gentle, I'll be like, oh, Nabu.
So just wave.
Yeah, so I feel like that can be a case why people still stay in such situations.
Because of how you've been brought up knowing love is like this. I mean, for me to actually show you that nimekasirika na kitu nafanya, I have to shout, I have to hit you, I have to do all that.
Imagine. So again, that can be a likelihood why people still get there. Others ignorance, I don't know. So it depends on the individual. So high likelihood if it was in this aspect of love, if she was brought up like that, okay, I don't want to say she, but let's say me. If I was brought up like that, high likelihood.
Yeah.
That's what I know love is. Okay. You love how you are loved. So if you are loved with violence, may I want you beating me to confirm that, shouting,
to confirm that you actually care. Because I mean, if you're not acting, you don't care.
So it's very funny how the brain works. The brain works with patterns. If this pattern is familiar, I'll act like that.
Yeah.
So if the brain, you're a kid and mom and dad was this soft voice, like, sasa kuja unatembea, and then you start walking.
They nurture you with warmth and love and passion.
That's how I want to be loved now when I grow up. The brain knows the sweet words, that's love. That encouragement, that affirmations. Girl, you're pretty, mtoto wangu karembo. So if mama don't tell me ni mrembo, you don't love me, man. So I feel like the way you grow up is the way you love. You love how you are loved.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful entanglement, regardless of how. See, love is very complex as you go on.
True.
But you can try zooming into your childhood. That can be a nice place to start. Like, tukae chini tujipe mkutano, like, what happened back then, because
what went wrong.
Okay, won't say what went wrong, because you can't control the past. You learn from it. So if you say what went wrong, you'll be beating yourself. I'm like, ujamaa this wakwa mfiti,
So it's about accepting.
Yeah, you'll be like, you sit down and you reflect. Like journal, you'll be like, ujamaa alikuwa weird, but although he did something good, like, so you'll realize some exes watafanana because of a certain trait and everything. So you reflect, starting with your childhood. Like a roadmap. This is something I learned from YMCA Central.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this I was like, I'd love to teach people this. So shout out to them. So it was called a roadmap of your life. It's either a roadmap or a river. You choose two. So you draw your long river or a road, and then you draw features. Let's say for me, I chose a road, yeah? And it was like pedestrian, zebra crossing, car construction. So these are normal features you see in a road, but you give meaning.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say my road is bumpy and thunderstorms. Maybe I broke up when I was, 21, and oh my God. So the moment you start drawing that road, you're reflecting on how life was. You'll remember this and this happened, and then you're in the present. And then you draw the end on what you desire your future to look like. So the big picture here, you're like, this happened, it was beautiful, it was sad. Here's where I am right now, and what are we targeting?
Okay.
So you're not like too much in the past where you're regretting, I wish, which I really don't like that statement. Remember, my teacher was like, never say I wish.
I wish I knew.
I wish I knew.
I wish I listened to my friend.
Like, Isha and I, there's nothing you can do. So we say in therapy, gestalt therapy, stay in the present. Some people lost in grief are grieving for years. And sit down and get therapy, guys. Therapy.
Then I actually feel that is one of the things that contributes to very short-term relationships in our current generation, because people move on to new relationships with past traumas. Like, you did not forgive your ex, you did not forgive your dad,
you're
you did not forgive your
revenging with
mom.
the new.
So now you're coming to revenge because you're like,
Crazy.
this happened to me, so how do I know I can trust the next person?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's really affecting relationships as we are right now, and even families and homesteads and all that. And okay, how do you think this person needs to heal? Because yes, there's the aspect of acceptance and all that, and you want to move forward. But this is something that really hurt me. It broke me. I mean, I have a friend. Okay, let me just speak. Let me just...
Confidentiality.
It's confidential. I won't say who she is.
Yeah.
But she loved this guy. He was her first love. And then they've dated for like about a year. And then along the way, this guy found interest in another girl. And this girl had loved him wholeheartedly. Now the new girl is younger than the other girl. She's just a freshman. She's just joined campus. And then the girl is like, what does she have that I do not have? Like, what are you seeing in her that I have not been giving you for the past 1 year? And it was so toxic to the point that this girl actually went to the guy's apartment, threatening to stab him with a knife. And she's like, no, that girl must come out of your house. Why is she there? Why not me? Like such things. And I came to learn that she had, for some time, she had lacked that fatherly figure from her past. And finally, she had the man who showed her that love, who showed her that affection, and she felt like this is it. This is my end game. Life. And so along the way, the guy decided, you know what? You're not necessarily my end game. Like I can.
When you peke yako tu.
Uko peke yako, man, unajidate. So how would you help such a person? Because I feel there are so many people who are stuck in relationships that they don't want to move on from. You can clearly see this person does not want you. You can clearly see this person is not for you. They're not vouching for both of you to date, but you're still stuck there in the name of, man, it has to work out. What am I supposed to do? What can I give you? I'll do anything for you. And I have another short stories, but how would you advise this person? Because I feel so many people are stuck in that place where you don't want to move on. And I feel people are scared of trying out. People are scared of starting all over again. Like now I have to introduce you to my parents, to my siblings, to my friends, to my everything. What's my favorite color? Like, let's just cut this short. I don't want to do all that. I want it to be with you because we have already gone through the whole process. How would you advise such a person?
I feel like I've had a lot, like 3 questions in one. It's okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I feel the first one was, how do you heal? How do you heal from such a,
And just let go, like release it,
letting
go.
go. Kwanza there's a webinar on YMCA Central, letting go. Guys, I'm telling you, these webinars are of impact. 0 shillings, guys. And it can really do you good. Imagine 0 shillings. So about the healing and letting go, because people go to relationships for revenge and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The moment you break up, please breathe. Breathe, because I'm hearing stories of this one broke up and boom, next after 2 months, dating. I'm like, again, love is a contribution. You're putting something on the table, like, may I have this, you have that. What can you do with it?
Okay.
So what to do when you're breaking up? I won't say from my personal experience or
okay, from a friend's experience, maybe.
But I don't want to make it biased, but accept. Accept. Because if you are to do that roadmap, we didn't draw a roadmap on the past alone.
Yeah.
We are also in the present. And there's something that's going to happen in the future. So I feel like accept. Accepting won't be 2 days, 1 weekend. It's gonna be a long story there. So give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. The moment your story meisha, like kaput, no relationship here, jipe shughuli, just breathe and accept, and that healing begins there. And don't rush. Because people will be like, maybe if I date someone, it's how.
Yeah, so the rebound.
Yeah. Because sasa hapo, imagine also dating another person who is also revenging.
Oh, God.
Scare your combo. Crazy.
Yeah,
and that
crazy.
will, so imagine healing from that breakup. It's like pile of undone assignments. Hapo juu. So I feel like when you're done with the relationship, just give yourself grace. And the way you told about the lady saying, "Uni nani, why not me?"
Yeah,
I'm smelling comparison there. I'm smelling, the low self-esteem, because like, freshana miko imechapa and everything. That naivety and that cuteness of a first year, so young, and then you are mezoyana and everything. So I feel like don't compare. A man loving you is not like you're beautiful. Compliments is like enhancement. You're pretty already. It all starts within. You cannot love if you can't love yourself. Come in a relationship knowing easy lazima. This guy can come and can leave. I'm giving my all. If he doesn't give, it's okay. I did what I could do best. So I feel in such a situation, the lady be like, mbona yesi mimi? I'm seeing some low self-esteem there. I feel like healing, give yourself grace. You be like, I did this. I was real. I've been authentic. I've not been faking. So that will leave you healing, I don't know, let me say quite fast, I guess. Yeah. Because healing is different. It's very different. Me na wewe to break up sahi, I can heal for like a year, wewe 2 months, and you move on. So up in terms of healing, I would say give yourself grace. Take it slow and sweet.
Don't beat yourself up for things that happen.
Never. For some guy that just came and left, there's so many people you'll meet, beautiful experiences. Be very into the present. And I feel like don't be so much in the past. Appreciate that, you know what? This is the next step in my life. What next?
So just take the past as lessons that came.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because if you beat yourself up, you loved how you knew you loved. Yeah. You did your all. Don't push yourself, because, all of that. I feel like give yourself grace, see it like a lesson learned, and go forward. Life is to embrace every single moment. Like, you're not 70, you're not 65, you're so young, so many things to do, So be very optimistic as you learn. So, learn from those experiences, give yourself grace, and slowly, baby step as you become an independent lady, single. Go for yourself those solo dates, give yourself a nice walk. Delete those photos if they trigger you, Yeah. Simple. Okay, it's very difficult, but try to make it as, yeah. What do you think are some of the reasons, or are some of the red flags that people tend to assume or ignore? My red flag can be your green flag. Your green flag can be my red flag. Yeah. So it's never like a standard thing, but there's some, of course, kwani, why are you there?
Well, when you are you blind? But they say love is blind.
Love is blind, man. I feel like love comes with reasoning. Again, that's why there's commitment.
Yeah.
Because if you're commitment to a business, I'm imagining, founder of wellness, I had to have strategy. Like, who are your target audience? Let's say I want to make a webinar on this. Who's my target audience? How many am I expecting? What's the theme for this? Yeah. What am I trying to address? What's my vision? What's my mission? There's strategy, and I'm committed to the business. That is in love.
Wow.
Yeah. So love is blind. Your strategy may end up. So imagining you're blind into a business. Imagine, let's say you are here of this KPLC or something. Yeah. I don't know if you'll get sued for that.
It's okay.
Yeah, so imagine you're blind and you're like, what do you do? Yeah. So love is an investment. I feel like love is an investment on its own, because commitment. Na mtu amefunga macho. Where are you going?
You have to know what you're actually chasing or what you're after getting.
Yeah, because life can be stagnant.
Yeah.
Let's say you're dating or something, and it's February 2026.
Yeah.
February next year, you can't be the same stagnant.
True.
You're growing. Let's say I'm on my own business. You're starting something. I'm encouraging you in your own life. And again, people believe that when I'm loving you, my life stops. Oh, honey, it should be growing 2 times faster because someone is encouraging you into this. Because I'm imagining I'm starting my business on this, and you come in and you affect my business. I feel like I'm losing more than I'm gaining here. Girl, So I feel like when you're loving, commitment, love is blind. Imagine no progress in love. I think that's what people want to talk at.
That's why we have people dating for over 5 years, but this guy has never asked you to be his wife. And you're like, why is this happening? I mean, it's 8 years ago and you still... I'm actually playing all the wife roles. I mean, I live with you and all, but you've never asked officially to be your wife.
Well, maybe there's so many reasons that come to that. I'm not married.
Not yet.
Tuna vision.
Okay, I can see your roadmap is bright.
I'm at single buddies till 70. I don't know.
No, we're not doing that.
So such reasons can be so different. Maybe they're controlling again. They want the woman there, or they're avoiding commitment. Maybe they're avoiding commitment. So I'm still trying to see the triangle. What can be a reason there? So many things can come to that. So.
Now, I don't know that. Let me remind you of the other question that we did not answer that question. How would you, what kind of advice would you give to someone who is currently in a very unhealthy relationship that is draining them more than it's helping them to grow? And how would you advise them to, do they need to fix whatever is happening, or honestly just leave and seek greener pastures?
I had advice and I just shrieked kidogo. Therapy don't advise. So I don't know. Ever since studying this course, I've been game changer. I'm seeing things at different lens. So in therapy, you don't advise. That's something funny. Someone was like, if you don't have it, what do you do?
What do you do? I also have that question. What do you do? What do you do? Because I want to come to you and you tell me it's going to be okay. Tell me that, because I feel like, let me just say this is the movie perspective. You guys are having issues. You walk into a therapy session, you argue, and then at the end of the day, you walk out happy. Simply because of something that happened.
Oh dear. So in therapy there, together with the advice, how do you advise that? So in therapy, vemesema, help me, I have a shida and everything. In therapy, we guide you to gain insight. I help you to gain insight on your situation. I don't know you. I've seen your relationship that you broke. Now you're opening up to me something that's so important in your life, and I help you gain insight. Your inner resources, what can you draw in yourself that can support you. So I'm more of a support into it. In a general thing. So advice, if it was advice, I feel you just sit down and ask yourself, what's my goal in this relationship? That one can hit you straight on the face, and you sit down and because you can't just listen him dead and oh my God, he's so cute. Bruh, and then what? I remember my marriage and family therapist lecturer, he was like, love doesn't take marriage. It's not the only thing. Responsibilities, commitment. Again, the triangle. So such an advice, them only red flags or anything. Sit down and ask yourself, why am I here? Am I growing? Not in a self-centered way. Are we growing? It's not about us. Are we growing? Or are we just hurting each other? Because with that direction now, you start asking yourself, what is my goal? Am I growing? What am I contributing? What is he not contributing? Then you talk about it. What
are your thoughts on having third parties in your relationship? Maybe your friends, let's say you guys are dating, but when you have a problem, the guy goes to his boys and tells them, my woman. And the other way around, when you have issues, your girl goes to her girls and she's like, hey, unajua, ata alifanya. And we've actually seen these things happening in social media. Ati, unajua, jua tu committee ilikata, so haiwezi.
Oh my gosh, kwanza these accounts.
Exactly. Ati, boys walisema tu haiwezi. And you're like, so I am sorry, but we can't work out because my boys say you're not the fit. And we've had scenarios of actually... the boys introducing the girl, secretly introducing the girl to the boys for them to approve. So is it a yes or a no? Ameweza ama hajaweza? So what are your thoughts on involving third parties in relationships?
I see everything 50. For me personally, without all this aside, I see everything as a 50-50. Phone can be an addiction, can be an empowerment.
Okay.
So that one in the third party may be in form of insight. I'm like, hey, I feel like my boyfriend beats me. Is that okay? That can be like a rescue. Like third parties can come in like a rescue.
Okay.
But it depends with how much you talk.
Yeah.
Because sasa ndo itakuwa ya watu watatu, no? So I feel like a friend of mine will be like, love is not a community. You know, like, oh my gosh, guess what? A part of it would be like making decisions, or decision making will be so poor, and conflict resolution will be very poor. Because there will be that dependency on the third party. Let's say the girls. Let's say I have like 5 best friends and I'm yapping to everyone about my love life. So I feel like me and you are dating and you conflict. Let me tell you straight ahead. You know, broken telephone. Bas, iyo mwendo sasa, imagine.
So by the time it gets to the 10th person, it's totally different.
10th person says your boyfriend, imagine. Like, scared, you see.
It's bad.
So I feel like third parties can be good, maybe let's say in like input or guidance, maybe, yeah. But not everything you tell everyone. I feel like my mom said, don't tell everything to everyone. Even your dreams and everything, like me and you. Because you're loving for a reason, and I'm learning about you. And it maybe you pissed me off, and I tell 10 people, then I come to you. Like...
It's not really adding up, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you like a by the way, and you're the one hurting me. So I feel in all that, you're the first person to tell, like directly to you. Because telling you there's an aim on what? On finding a solution. What is the aim telling my best friend?
Is it just venting? Do you want advice? Do you want answers?
Like sometimes I don't know. Like sometimes I'm asking myself, why do people tell other people and not the person main business here? So others can be for input, others may be for the gist and everything, or maybe to show off. But I feel like first talk together. Because communication ikufikia kwanza. If you really have to tell them, if it makes you happy and doesn't hurt each other, it's okay. But please tell your partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend first. Because decision making itakuwa ya watu wawili. 2 people, 2 perspectives, and who are involved.
Okay.
Maybe like I hurt your friend. Now that one, ni mi na yeye.
Yeah.
But if you hurt me, it's me and you. Like, baby, when you shouted at me, I didn't feel good. I actually cried. You're getting a solution.
It's a me you thing, not our friends. We're not letting our friends.
Like, you're going somewhere.
Okay.
But if it gets abusive and you are getting hurt, call for rescue, please. Call for rescue. Yeah, because we don't want you getting hurt, because there are people who are actually getting physically, beaten up. So friends can be amazing for support and for insight, but if it comes to decision making, conflict resolution, communication, please, watu wawili.
Okay, and since we're in the topic of friends and friendship, okay, do you think it's necessary? Let me put it this way. People will get into relationships and you find that you agreeing that we are prioritizing each other. Like, I am a priority and you are my priority. Let us not do anything that will contradict or that will come against our relationship. And you find in cases where one party asks you to, I don't like those friends of yours, so I need you to cut them off. I need them out of your life. And you find that these people have been friends for over 10 years, like since they were children. And now we are grown-ups. I've only dated you for 1 year or 2 years, but apparently you're not okay with my friends. So what's your take on that? Do we really need to, like my boyfriend said, my girlfriend said, so out of my life because she doesn't like it or he doesn't like it, out of my life. Do you feel the person you date has a direct contribution or a right to choose who your friends are?
I feel like when you come into a relationship, please remember that she has a life. She has a whole life. She has friends and families, and those have contributed her to who she is that you love. Yeah. So sit and digest that, and then embrace those around them, because that is controlling. Yeah. Like in simple, I feel like that is controlling, because I do hear stories of, my baby doesn't like you, so cut off. come with a valid reason. Sometimes they don't even have reasons. You're like, anakuchukia tu damu tu.
Okay, but kuna wale damu ilikataa.
Damu ilikataa. I'm like,
mimi simpendi tu.
Kwani blood transfusion? Like I hear people say, I'm like, you need transfusion gani sikusoma hiyo.
Baby, ni kama si relate nayo. What is happening? Am I normal?
Yeah, so in terms of, boyfriend, girlfriend being a contributor, I don't feel it should be that. But if, let's say, the partner identifies that they are changing who you are into a negative, maybe they can try, bringing it to the surface. Like, hey, babe, I noticed that your friends are, let's say you don't drink and you're randomly smoking next to me. So I'll be like, hey, babe, I noticed that this and this and this. Are you comfortable with these friends? Because I feel like, see it like a proposal, like something you've identified, not something like, oh, damn.
So not like a command, like it's either you choose your friends or it's no, we're done.
Oh, consider statements, me or them. Me or
Please.
them,
Yeah.
So I feel like first accept a lady in your life that she has a social life. You can't control this lady in a box. She has a social life, parents, family, friends, business people, colleagues, acquaintances, that they have all shaped her to who she is. And that's why you're loving her, of course, who she is. Yeah. That's number one. And if it's something contradicting the friends or your values, because when you're dating, I'm getting to understand, hey, anakwanga hivi, babe loves this, these are her core principles. Let's say for me, it's practicality and authenticity. Authenticity, yes.
Yeah, you got it right.
Like, it's I'm going to say authenticity. Like, it was so correct in my eyes. Tumetoka mbali.
Ni God all the way.
True. So when you end up learning each other, like, these are her values, and then you realize the friends are contradicting to those values, then you can bring it up like, hey, babe, I noticed, but they have realized something. Are you okay with this? Bring it up like that. It's not commanding, and you're all in the same level.
Okay.
I'm not imposing you. I've seen something. Like, it's more of like, are you okay with this? I've realized this. I've noticed this. Are you okay with this? So at the end of the day, it's for you to choose. You see, he has seen something, so it's for you to choose. So, guys, please accept people that they are social butterflies, and human beings are to connect. You cannot just be isolated doing nothing. Like, human beings love attention, they love to feel, a sense of belonging and love. So we would love friends, even if that too was 70. Like, we would love a sense of belonging. So you're telling me, oh, baby, spend out, and then being an introvert, like, an extrovert. Yeah,
like you're honestly trying to change who I am. Like, I am not myself when I'm not around them. Yeah,
but they actually love, a partner shouldn't change who you are. Actually, you should be improving. That's what I said. Like, you should be growing. Love is to grow. That's what's like, if you date next year, I cannot be stagnant where I am. I should be growing as an individual and as us.
Okay, but I have a question on that. Because a lot of people say when you start loving someone, you actually learn to love them along the way, maybe when you're dating. Because for instance, people don't just meet and, like, I love you, we're dating, boom. Unless, whatever happens.
Cupid.
But no, in the sense that they're like, when you love someone, you have to make sacrifices, Like, I don't like you drinking, I don't like you clubbing, so you have to do that. You have to let go of clubbing, let go of drinking. I don't like how you dress, so if you're used to wearing short skirts, your man is like, I don't like you walking out of my house or your house dressed like that, and you have to change. And they're like, you have to do things that are uncomfortable to you in the name of love, because you simply have to sacrifice a few things to accommodate the person you love. So is that changing who you are? Is that changing who you are? Because before we started dating, I was into clubbing, I was into hanging out with boys. I had a boy bestie, and it was okay. We would call each other till midnight. We would do all that. But now you're here and you're telling me, Apana, this is not right. I am not okay with it. And you have to stop. So do you feel that is him or her trying to change who you are?
Sacrifices versus changing who you are.
Yes.
That's what's up. Sacrifices and changing, those are two different things. So you need to know, what are you sacrificing? Maybe your time, sometimes money, Those are the things that people sacrifice, as long as it's not changing you.
Yeah.
And sacrificing the aim of you're improving us. And sacrificing should be like a one-way traffic. Honey, this is a two-way traffic highway. Like, I'm sacrificing, you're sacrificing. If I'm not sacrificing my time, catch up. Also sacrifice your time. Money as well. Maybe I'm drinking, then stop smoking. Like, when you're sacrificing something in the aim of you want a better us, now that is sacrifice. But if you're changing who I am as an individual, honey, that's a different direction with a different aim. Because why would you change someone you love? Is there even an aim, a goal there? You see, and it goes back to the 3 triangles.
When you find the people who, okay, along the way, like this is how I met you and this is who you are. But along the way, I realized I am not comfortable with your lifestyle and I want you to change. Maybe you're a spendthrift and I'm like, maybe no, you have to look at the future, look at what lies ahead. And then you're like, before you knew me, I was like this. Before you knew me, I had this. So you should have known what you're getting yourself into. And these are some of the comebacks that people have when they're told, by the way, I don't like how you do your things. And I feel you need to sacrifice, because I've also changed a few things about myself, and you have to learn that love is also compromise. Because we are trying to accommodate each other. We're not the same people. We've not been brought up the same way. We come from different counties, different countries, in some
international couples.
So, what do you think? Is it okay to defend who you are, or you should be willing to actually try and accommodate someone else?
Hapo kwa talking about realizing you're spendthrift and not, it reminded me of stages of love. I don't know if I call it stages of love, but there's friendship, getting to know each other. That stage is one of the most important, because you're learning your values. I value money. If you don't value money, that friendship at the agenda mbali. What makes you think you can level up to love?
True.
So I feel like people need to get to, okay, I don't know if you have to say you must be friends, I don't know, but get to know each other's values to avoid all that, changing who you are. Babe, you're too loud. May I love a woman that's
calm and collected.
Imagine. So I guess, because you cannot just love at first sight, then bam, I'm taken or I'm hooked up or something. Get to understand this person in a friendship. Get to know each other.
Yeah.
Before even dating, get to know each other. Like, what drives her in life? What makes her happy? What makes her sad? What are her values, in short? And if you realize your values and my values, they rhyme. Hey babe, I'll love to take you out. Will you mind? Unacheki, like slowly panda, because imagine a friend that is too noisy, very egocentric, and unaenda hapo. Ati can we be friends? Me adi ushaenda bra. Exactly. Just like love, it glows. It starts
know what you want from the word go.
Because I feel like, oh my gosh, please write your standards, guys, before throwing yourself out there. Because it's something I learned from a lady called Tamku in YouTube.
Yeah.
She wrote her standards, back in her single era. Standards that are realistic. I don't want a millionaire from Dubai. Yeah. So get to write what you expect from a man. Realistic, guys. And then you'll be like, I would love a man that, very responsible. And as you're writing, I believe, like, can you do the same? I feel that's how it makes realistic. Say, I want a man that is very goal-driven. Am I goal-driven? I'm a mindonus like you, So you're like being the man you love. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when someone comes approaching you, be like, oh, mi siwezi kulipia bill, nini. And your standard is this. So I feel like you won't even fake that relationship to begin with. So dating someone who's a spendthrift and is changing you, like, I don't think I'm growing, and you're commanding me on doing this. So you slowly, just slowly jipe shughuli and love yourself. Kisonga, so you find someone beautiful on their way. So
that is beautiful. That is great. So as we wind up, how do you think people need to start setting boundaries in relationships without necessarily feeling guilty? Like you want to tell your person, I don't like this, and please don't come into my space, without necessarily feeling guilty or without feeling like you're hurting this person.
Again, back to friendships, getting to know each other's stage. As I'm learning your values.
Because I believe people change with time.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I wasn't working when we started dating, now I'm working. I wasn't living in this town when we started dating, now I have to relocate to some other place.
So I feel like just say it as it is. Okay, don't say it like rudely, not caring what the other party will say, but boundaries, you need to talk though. You can't just assume like, atajua tu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like communication again, because you're growing though.
Yeah.
does these boundaries make us grow? Let's say, international. He's in England and I'm in Kenya, time zones, ngumu, I'm now practicing. So just talk it out, talk it to the guy, and come with that common ground.
Yes.
Communication. Because, like, babe, I don't feel comfortable when you do this and this to me. I prefer this and this. And it's the way how you say it, actually. Like, una bomo, you really had, I feel like people need to understand that the way you talk can hurt someone or empower someone or,
Yeah.
heal or
destroy
break
them. Yes.
So as you're talking to your girl, I'm like, hey, by the way, I've noticed you did this. It made me feel uncomfortable.
So be loving. Let your tone be loving all along, even when you're mad.
Okay, once I loving, have an emotion.
Okay.
I feel this way. Like, I feel this when you do this, I, you. If it's more I, it's giving self-centered at some point. So I'd be like,
yeah.
I feel this when you dash. Actually, there's a Gottman Institute that has such structures on helping communication in marriages and relationships. Like, I feel dash when you dash. So it's more of like, mbona ni textingi, kwani kuna mtu? In real time, I feel ignored when you don't call me. Those are two different. Mbona ni call, kwani uko busy? Uni dem gani, And then it'll be the other side, like, I feel ignored when you don't call. So those are two different
ways of approaching the situation.
But the same issue. So you're saying, what you say and how you say, we can make better boundaries.
Yeah.
So next time, love will be like, oh, she felt ignored when I was on call. Let me call her back and apologize.
Oh, that's nice.
Even the guy, don't feel embarrassed, baby boys. Like, say how you feel.
That is good. Unfortunately, we have run out of time, but I feel like love and mental health is a topic that cannot be discussed in an hour or 2 or 3 because it is very broad.
True.
And so, do you have any lasting remarks to our audience? And tell our audience where they can find you in case someone has questions after this. Where can they find you? Maybe on your socials or actually your website. You're the founder of the Mel worksheets and all that. Explain it to our audience so that they know how to reach out to you as we wind up. Yes.
Interesting. The way you fear social media, guys. So I'm in Mount Kenya University physically. Yeah, just say, hey, Mel. Don't come aggressive. I'm really scared.
Very calm person, yeah.
Yeah, main campus, guys. Social media, Azilka7s. I don't know how you're going to spell that.
And all socials?
Yeah, that's Instagram. Okay. I mean, Instagram only, guys. I'm sorry about TikTok, guys. Storage. So... what's up? I made a channel. It's something that I started recently. I've not been uploading because I'm still, a few things up. So it's called Mel Wellness Worksheet and Webinars. You'll see a cute pink DP app on WhatsApp channel. So I'm still planning on how to be more consistent with it because you can't just start something in a kauka if you're...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so slowly building the confidence on making more webinars and worksheets. So far, I've made some for organizations like the FASA project on anxiety management. Made one on love. I feel like you can post that. Yes, I feel that's where you can see me. I hope I'm familiar because nafanananga na watu. Like some guy ambushed me like mbona kusalimia. I was like, huh? You have a twin. So
okay.
You're twins, guys.
That was so nice. We had a wonderful session with Mel. Thank you so much for your time. I believe I have also learned, and I believe our audience have learned a lot. I hope you had your pen and paper. Anyway, guys, that has been our session. My name is Abigail Ndegwa. I was filling in for Ayeta Naomi, but she will be back with you next week. Unfortunately, she is currently unwell. So a big shout out to Ayeta Naomi and quick recovery to wherever you are. You can find me at Abi_Ndegwa on Instagram, TikTok, Abigail Wambui on Facebook, and on YouTube. That has been my time. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. Bye. Now, you next week. Unfortunately, she's currently unwell. Big shout out to Ayeta.